This is Garrick Miss. I'm Apollo, and we're going to play through Zombicide Black Plague Quest 2, the Black Book. So in this quest, what we need to do is we have three things we have to accomplish. First thing we need to do is, and we can do this in any order, but the first of the three is we need to claim this objective in the center here. Another thing we need to do is we need to get both vault artifacts, and then the third thing we need to make sure we do is we need to get at least one of our people into the red level. We don't have to get all the objectives. So there is a blue door here and a green door over here, and then there's a green spawner. There is a blue and a green objective in here. We can't open the blue door until we get the blue objective. We can't open the green door until we get the green objective. When we get the green objective, the green spawner is going to activate. So ideally, what we would do is we would very quickly find the blue objective, go in through this door, and then go in through that door, and then never mess with the green objective at all. But we'll see how it'll play out. Most likely what we'll do is we'll find the green objective, and then we'll have to deal with 4 spawners instead of 3 spawners. Again, I randomly selected the order. I kind of laid this out slightly different than the last video. But Baldrick's first again. Samson is now second. Ian's third. Nellie's fourth. Silas is fifth. And then, again, bringing up the rear is Clovis. Now, I assigned the first 4 with melee weapons, so we can break open this door. We're going to get this objective first, and then we're going to come down into this area, and then we'll move over here, depending on what objectives we find. And we got to do some searching and stuff, so Nellie's probably going to be the one to get this objective, just in case it's green. This is going to activate. I need her to get past it before she gets trapped in that room. So that's the general plan. All right, so let's start. Let's start with Baldrick. Baldrick's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to try to open this door. He does not. He rolls a 2. Samson's going to go 1, 2. He's going to try to open that door. He's not going to. Anne's going to go 1, 2. She's going to try to open that door. 6. All right, so she does. So this opens, and again, we're going to spawn from the back to the front. So we're going to spawn a brute in the back room. Okay. And then in the front room, we're going to spawn a double spawn. And it's going to go back to the back room. We're going to get a walker with the brute. And a runner. So we got one of everybody. Okay. Well, that's a little, it is what it is. All right. So moving on. So that was Anne. Nellie. Nellie can go 1, 2, 3. But if she does anything, she's going to be trapped in there. I think we're just going to get ready to deal with all of those things. So let's just start making sure everybody has the right gear for what they need to do. I'm going to switch her sword with the Mana Blast as my first action. And then for my second action and third action, she's going to move. And remember, she gets a free move, so she has one more action left. She's going to switch the Mana Blast and get with Baldrick and get his sword. Okay. That's going to bring Silas. Silas already has his bow, so he's going to go 1, 2 and just kind of wait. And then Clovis. Clovis actually going to switch with Ian for the... Well... Yeah. I don't think so. I'm gonna leave her the hammer. 1, 2, and then because he can always step in and switch it back. So I think we're gonna stop there and then let the zombies have a turn. All right, so zombies, those 2 are gonna step, and then the runner is gonna move 1, and then he's gonna move another. So now he's in our face here. And then we're going to spawn. And I think how I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with that one and then go around here. So we're going to start with that one over there. No one. And then down here, a walker. Walker. And then over here, we get a brute. Okay. All right. And then again, basically how I'm playing this is if I had 6 different people playing the characters. So every round, it's gonna who's our first player is gonna rotate, and then it's gonna come back around. All right, Samson. So Samson's in here with the runner. He's gonna try to take out the runner. So first he got to 6, so that'll take out the runner. Second action, he's gonna step in the room, and third action, he's gonna try to take out the walker. Um, so, and he rolled a 5, so he does. All right, things are going pretty good. Nellie's going to use her bloodlust is what I can take the hammer from her. She's going to use her bloodlust to go in there and try to knock out that fatty. She'll have 3 actions, so let's see. So first action, no. Second action, yes. Okay, and third action, she is going to actually search. So we're going to start searching here before the abomination shows up. So she got a fireball. That's nice. Baldric would like to have that, but we'll get it to him when we get a chance. All right, Nellie. So like I said, Nellie's going to be the one to take this. First, she's going to step and she's going to search just in case something bad happens. She gets another fireball. Ooh, first, second, third, and then fourth action, she's going to step. She's going to give that second fireball to Anne. Anne's going to give both of those to Baldricker. Silas to the step. He's going to search. Search. He gets another short bow. He already has one. Doesn't do him any good. He's going to give that to Samson. Samson can have a short bow. Baldric, or sorry, Clovis. Clovis is going to step in, and he's going to search. Crossbow. Okay. That's nice. We're gonna switch with Silas. We're gonna give Silas a crossbow, and we're gonna take the short bow. All right. Baldric. Baldric is gonna step. I'm gonna play it dangerous here. I'm gonna search. He got another mana blast. Whoa, woo, whoop-dee. Okay. He's gonna actually hand both mana blasts over to Anne, and he's going to take the 2 fireballs. So he's going to dual wield fireballs. She's actually going to give one of these mana blasts to somebody else. Probably Nellie, if she doesn't get a better ranged weapon. So everybody has a ranged attack. 2 of my guys still do not have melee attack, so that's a problem. Okay, so now it's the zombies' turn. These 2 step. Now, here's something we haven't run into one of the other quests. Splitting. So when this walker gets her next activation, there's 2 paths she could take. And the thing is, it's the same distance both ways. So whenever you do that, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put this one here, and then you're going to have to add another zombie going the other path. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to deal with that now. Eventually, what I want to do is get rid of some spawners, kind of collect the spawners in a couple locations and reduce the chance of those splitting, but we're not there yet. Okay, so let's start again. We're going to start up here. We're going to go around. So on the top, we have 2 walkers. Okay. Bottom right, we have 1 walker. Okay, and then over here, we have a walker. All right. So walker party. I wish the 2 was here, because again, there's going to be a split. And then it's going to be Anne's turn. Anne's going to search. We're just going to sit here and search until... Well, actually, she's going to search... Ooh, got a torch. She's going to have to hold on to that for right now, because it's going to come in handy down here. We're going to move out of this area. So that's her first action, second action, third action. So we're going to start moving. Like I said, next target is get down here. Nellie's going to take this X. And it, of course it is. It's the green X. So I kind of knew that was going to happen. This is how my luck is. So she gets 5 XP for that. We're going to be able to open this green door. But this green spawner is going to activate. And so she's going to go. That's her first action, second action, third action, fourth action. We're making a break for it. Because that's going to start spawning. I don't want to get people trapped in the building behind the spawner. So everybody just stop searching, run. Run, 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 run. All right. So Silas. Silas is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to get ready to knock out that fatty. Clovis. Back him up. 1, 2, 3. That is Baldric. 1, 2, 3. Ready to fireball. Samson. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so very good. All right. Things are kind of playing out how I thought they were going to play out, according to my plans. So this guy's going to step. This guy's going to step. Now here's the good news. This is now the noisiest spot, and it is not. It's closer in one direction than the other, so she's not going to split. So she's going to go that way. So I avoided one split. Again, I'm going to start here. I'm going to go all the way around. So in the top right, we have a walker. Bottom right, we have a double spawn. So we're going to spawn twice over here on the left. Bottom left, so nothing is for the first one. And then the necromancer, which that's not exactly the position I wanted him in. But I guess well, yeah, it's what it is. Okay, he's gonna spawn and he's gonna take an action. Now, here's how this map is kind of laid out. I gotta spawn up there. Let me spawn up there before I talk about the necromancer. 3 walkers behind us. Okay, this is how this is laid out. It is the same distance this way as that way, same distance as this way as that way, so on. So, I think it is. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it's the same distance. So what that means is I get to kind of choose where the necromancer is going to go. So I'm always going to choose, if I have that option, for him to come towards me. The downside is over here. He's gonna, how am I gonna say this? He's not always gonna, like, if he was over here, I get, never mind. I'll stop talking. I'll just do it. Okay. I'm thinking if I only had 3 spawners, it might be a little different. I just might not always be able to make him come to me. Like, if I'm over in this area, he spawns over here. He's gonna want to go to one of those 2, in which case I'm gonna have to move to intercept him. All right, so Nellie's going to go first. She's going to, 1, take a step. 2, she's going to get one of these mana blasts from Anne. She's going to grab the torch, and she's going to hand the torch to Silas, so he has it in his hand as her. So 1, trade once, trade twice. She has 1 more action, but she can't take care of that fatty, so she's going to have to wait for Silas to deal with that. Okay, so she would have traded first, then traded, moved, trade. Okay, Silas is going to use his crossbow. He's going to first shoot at that area. He's going to take out the brute. Again, I notice sometimes I say fatty. It's brute. Second action, he's going to shoot with the necromancer's area. He's going to take out the walker. Got a 4 for that. And then he's going to shoot again, and he's going to miss. Okay, well, that's all right. Clovis is going to step, and he's going to step here, and he's going to swing his sword. We need to get moving, and he's going to miss. That's what I was afraid of. Baldric sees those 3 ladies coming behind us. He's going to step back. He's going to double fireball behind him and knock out one of them. That's his second action, third action, fourth action, because he has that free spellcaster action. Samson's like, Baldric, what are you doing? 1, 2, and then he's going to try to hit him. He does. Knocks out the necromancer. This is the door we're going to go in, so yeah, I definitely don't want that there. Gonna have to deal with this. I need to get rid of some spawners. What I want to do is I want to get rid of that spawner, this spawner, and just have spawning going on between these 2 corners. But gotta deal with what I can deal with. All right. So she's actually gonna do 1 mana blast behind her. Miss. So, I guess technically I should be doing sound tokens. So Baldric did a blast. She did a blast. 2, 3. So she's done. And then we're done. Okay. So now it's the zombies phase. So there's 2, 2, 2, 2. Now this one's easy because they can see. They're definitely going to go with that. Those guys would split since there's 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. I'm just gonna split them just so you can see. Okay, it splits. That moves. Those guys move. All right, and then we spawn. So over here. All right, again, not a location I wanted. Remember, I want the necromancer kind of spawn in one of these two, but he spawns over there, and with him comes a runner, which means I'm gonna have to have some of my crew kind of hang back here and take him out. I'm gonna make him go left. Over here, we have a walker. Okay. Down here, we have the necromancer. He's already on the move. He's like, here, let me see if I can make things like easier. And then the top left, we have 2 walkers. So, okay. And it is Silas's turn. Let's take these sound markers off. Okay. He is going to... So I don't see any brutes on the board, so it doesn't really matter which way he goes. So he'll focus on going this way. All right, so he's going to shoot his crossbow. 2 walkers behind him, 2 5s. He's going to knock them out. 1, 2. And then... he's quickly going to level up. What do I want to do here? He's the best guy for that, but he's just going to level up so fast. Well, I guess we got to get to red, so he's going to stay there. He's going to shoot at these guys. That's a 1 hit. And then for his third action, he will fire again. And he'll knock out that other one with a 4 and a 3. So he is ready to go to the next level. Everyone else is like, come on, man. He's like, I can't help it. I'm so good. All right. Let's see. Clovis. We actually can get in this door. Let's go ahead and spawn this door if we can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some hit and run stuff. I'm just going to step, hit, and step, hit. Again, I don't want to leave somebody standing on the spawner. This is just a bad idea. So he's going to step, and he's going to... he's going to step. He's going to try to open that door. He does. So we hit that door. So we're always going to start with the back and move our way to the front. So backmost room, we're going to get 2 walkers. In the middle here, we're going to get 1 runner. Okay. And then right by the door, we're going to get a walker. Okay. All right. And then he's going to step back. Again, I don't want to stand on the spawner. That is like one of the worst decisions to make. Because you get on the spawner and then they keep spawning on you and you just can't get off of it. Now, that's fine. All right. Let's see. That was Clovis. So now we're on Baldric. Baldric's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he can do that. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to drop a double fireball on that room. He's going to roll plenty of stuff to knock that out. Lots of 6s and 5s. And then he's going to step back. Again, he's not going to stay in there. Man made a sound. Oh, Clovis made a sound because he opened that door. Okay. Samson. Samson's going to hang out here, but he's going to shoot his bow at that person. Got it. Okay. And then he's done. Anne's going to move here. She's going to get ready to go into that room. We're going to let Nelly and Silas stay here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with Nelly. Nelly has her turn. she's going to trade for the torch, and well, he'll give him the sword and the mana blast. She's going to trade for his crossbow as her first action. Free move. She's going to shoot at this walker, knock that one out, and then step back. And she's actually going to level up first, it looks like, because she's at 6. Oops, sorry. So maybe she wasn't the best person to stay there, but like I said, we got to get up to red, so it doesn't really matter. All right, these guys see us. They're coming after us. This guy, so he's going to decide to move this way. This walker, well, actually, let's move this one. This walker, this is the loudest area, so he's going to split. It's the same distance. This runner is going to go here, and this is what's going to be annoying. He's going to split because it's the same distance there. These guys are going to, this guy's going to move 1, 2, get on the spawner. They're going to start moving out. Okay, everybody's been moved, so let's kind of, I'm just going to move these out of the way. They're not really relevant. We know which, this is the loudest group. So, again, starting up there with 2 spawns. So, first one, no one. Second one, nothing. Okay, that worked. Down here, we got nothing. Over here, where the runner is standing on, necromancer. So he's going to step. He's like, I'm going to make a break for it. And then up there, up in the upper left, a runner. Okay. Now, in here, we had all standard walker activation, but we were only in blue. But as soon as we level, those will suddenly come into play. But that did not happen. All right. We have Clovis starting. So he has a bow. So he's going to start there. He's going to shoot at both of these targets. Try to get some XP here. So shoot at the runner first. Got a 5. Took out the runner. And then we're going to shoot at this walker. Got a 3, which hits with a bow. So he's going to take that out. He gets a couple XP here. He's going to trust his crew. I think we're going to trust in Samson and Ann to go in there. Him and Baldric will kind of stand out here and hold the line. So Baldric's going to stay here. He doesn't have anything to open that door. Samson's going to move in. 1, 2, and this is what Baldric's going to do. I almost never do this, but this is where I'm going to do it. Baldric is going to make a bunch of noise. So he's going to make 3 noises. He says, ah! Just start shouting and screaming. And basically he wants to draw the zombies here. Because Samson and Ann are going to be kind of trapped in this area. And I want it, you know, when this one spawns, I want them to go that way and not towards the guys going inside. Okay. He is going to, since he has a bow, he's going to 1, 2, and he's going to shoot his bow into that next room. And gets a 3. And that's why, because I was it's easier to shoot with the bow than it is to open doors. And 1, 2, she's going to try to knock that guy out with her mana blast. So yes, she does. She rolled a 5, knocks that one out. And she does a sound token in there, and we're good. Okay, Nelly. Nelly's going to step. She's going to shoot the necromancer. Yes, hits him. And she levels. So she gets another action. So far, so in effect, she has 5 actions because she's moving. She's done 2. She has 3 more, which means she's probably going to shoot twice and then step back. The spawner we're going to remove is, we're going to remove this one. All right. We're going to remove this one. So I really want to get these 2 gone, but we're not going to deal with that. Okay, so she, like I said, she has 5 actions effectively right now because she's moving. She's done 2. We're going to do 2 more shots, and then she's going to move. And she's going to do both shots over here, possibly. We'll see. So she's going to start shooting here. And yes, she hits 2 hits, so okay. She's like, hey, you know, Silas, this crossbow thing is pretty nice. And he's like, yeah, you're stealing all my kills. All right, she's going to go over there, and she's going to miss. She's going to step back. Silas's turn. Again, they're going to do the old switcheroo. Switch all their stuff around. That's his first action. And this is why I did it, because I wanted to know he had that straight aim shot. Second action, he's going to shoot. He rolled a 3, which normally would not hit with a crossbow, but he has a +1 to range hits, so that is going to hit. That's going to count as a 4 for him. He's going to get another action. I'm going to take out that runner. So now we're in yellow when we spawn. Okay, man, I keep hitting this. All right, okay, that's everybody's turn. He has 2 more actions, but like I said, they're going to have to kind of stay there to keep the Necromancer from escaping here. And I might end up moving Baldric and Clovis this way to kind of secure this area while Anne and Silas go in. Okay, let's do this. So these guys move that way. Baldric made a lot of noise, so this is the loudest one. I'm just going to move this one. I'm going to leave those sound tokens there for right now in case there's an activation here. So I started here. This is where I'm starting. So no, sorry, all runners activate. See, now we're getting bonus activations. And then 4 walkers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here, we get a brute. Just make sure I'm doing everything in yellow. Sometimes my mind reverts. Back up to the upper left, and we get 3 walkers. Okay. So brute. Now, there's 2 people that can handle brutes. There is there's Anne with the hammer, and there's Silas, or whoever is currently holding the crossbow. And so this brute will have to direct somebody over there in a little bit until we get down into the vaults, which we're about to get into. Hopefully. It depends on the rolls go. Okay, so Baldric. Like I said, I think I'm going to start moving Baldric and Clovis this way. So Baldric's going to take a step. He's going to do his double fireball on this runner. Knock him out. That's 1, 2. He'll go ahead and fireball this one. Okay. He knocks that one out. 3. And I think he's going to stay there for right now. So that gives him 2 XP. Samson's going to start wailing on this vault door. So first try. Yes, he got it. Rolled a 6. Knocks the door open. Makes a sound. That's 1. 2. And third action, he's going to pick up the vault weapon. And it's the Orcish crossbow. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to hold this there. So he's going to stay down there, and his next goal is to open this door and then run away. It's this middle area spawns. And then we'll deal with the spawns from there. Since I see this brute coming this way, Samson, I'm going to leave Samson alone for the moment. Anne's going to move 1, 2, and she's going to give Clovis the hammer. He's actually better with that since he gets to roll an extra die in melee. So 1, 2, hand it to him. She's done. Nelly's gonna step 1, and then she's gonna step 1 back. Again, she has effectively 5 as long as she moves. So she's gonna step up, step back. That's 2, and she's gonna do 3 mana blasts. And I'm just gonna do them all at the same time. 3 mana blasts. She hits twice, and then she's gonna step back. So that gives her up to 11. Silas, he's gonna shoot over there. So that was gonna knock that one out. That's gonna give him 1 XP. And then Clovis is going to go 1, 2. He wants to get in ready to take out that fatty. So 1, 2, and he's going to wait there. So Baldric right now is the loudest location on the board because he did 2 spells in that area. Okay, and oh, he was here. 1, 2. He's gonna use his bow. I know somebody at home's like, "Come on, man, shoot the bow, dude." Yeah, I got it. So, hit with a 6. All right, so this is the loudest one. This guy can go here. This guy's gonna go here. These are gonna go here. If they activate, they're gonna go this route because that's the shortest way to that square. Okay, double up there. So first one, we get a runner in yellow. Next one up there, a second runner while we're in yellow. Down on the bottom here, all standard brutes. He's like, all right, I see Clovis with his hammer, and I'm gonna go over there and get some of that. All right, and then upper left is 2 walkers. 2 walkers. Okay, great. And it's Samson's turn. He's got his sword out. So remember, the plan is we're gonna open this door. These 4 rooms are gonna spawn, and he's gonna book it out of there, because you don't have line of sight inside there. So unless there's some crazy super easy thing in there, he doesn't want to step in and deal with 4 spawns all by himself. So here we go. First one. Yes, he got it on the first try. Okay, so we're gonna spawn here, 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 and then there. Okay, so starting on the green door room, double spawn. So we're going to go over where the X is. We have 2 spawns there, a double spawn and a double spawn. That means 4 spawns over here. Okay, all right, this is getting a little ridiculous. A double spawn back to the yellow room. All the double spawns seem to got. I swear this was sorted or shuffled. Okay, second spawn in this room. Third spawn in, oh my god, 2. So this is gonna have 4, and 4 spawn in that room. So 2 brutes. So there are 4 spawns in this room. Okay, are there any double spawns in this here? Okay, here we go. First one. I shouldn't have said something. Got another double spawn. So back in the purple room, it's gonna be 2. Second one in this one. 2 runners. Yeah, you better book it. Third one in that one. 3 walkers. Fourth one in that room. 2 more walkers. Then heading back on purple, we got another double spawn. All right, purple square, a brute, and the abomination. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have to open some doors and start searching. I had hoped this would have been in the search area, but with all this mob coming out, that's not really. We might actually have to go up to that area and search. Okay, so Samson, we had a plan. Open the door, run like heck. Get out of there. Get out of Dodge. Get up with everybody else. We're going to deal with all that. Anne's going to bloodlust here and attack the brute. And I know what you're thinking. She has a short sword. She can't hurt him. It doesn't matter. She's going, oh, look, I hit him, but it doesn't do anything. That basically, I'm cheating. I get 2 moves for 1 action. She's going to use her Mana Blast on this guy. So let's take the sound off. So that's 1 action. Second action, Mana Blast. Knock that out. Okay. We can just run around from the abomination. It's not that big a deal. But only way, unless I get Samson. I mean, I need to get somebody to red. If I can get Samson up to red, he actually has +1 damage melee. He could kill it in melee. So maybe I might start feeding kills to him. Get him the best equipment and have him do that. But that's for a later time. Okay. And she's gonna do the same thing she did last time. Step. A couple Mana Blasts here. She's gonna knock those out. And then she's gonna step back here. We still have to worry about a necromancer spawning here and trying to escape one of these two. So I need to keep a crew up there. See, now I'm tempted to go into that room and get behind the spawner. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Yeah. I mean, Silas is good enough that he could keep that spawner open enough that we could escape. God, it's tempting. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and search. So he has the torch. So he gets to draw 2 cards. He gets a great sword and a hammer. Okay, so now we have another way to deal with the brutes. Great sword and hammer. He's just going to leave those in his back pocket so he can keep searching. But I think Nellie's going to move up and join him in there and do that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna probably regret that decision, but here we go. All right. Clovis. Clovis has his hammer. He gets to roll 2 dice. Knocks out the brute with a 5 and a 3. And he gets 1 XP. And there we go. All right. And he is good where he's at. That was a thing. Let's just group all our guys up here. That way we can draw them all to one spot. Baldric will step there. And now it's the zombies phase. So out here, these guys are going to go to the loudest noise. They're going to go this way. Inside here, my 2 runners are going to go 1, 2. Hot on his trail. Hot on his trail. There was a sound in here. And then these walkers are go down there. We got a runner, goes 1, 2. Brutes move. Okay, Abomination moves. This brute, there's 2 paths. You could go that way or that way, so he's going to split. So I'm going to gain another brute in the middle there. Okay, so 2 here, and then go around. All right, so do I have enough cards? We'll see. I might have to shuffle here. Necromancer. Again, the one spot I don't want the Necromancer spawning in, that's where he's spawning in. Oh, all right, Necromancer. With the Necromancer, we get 2 walkers. And then the second spawn in that area, we get a brute. We come down here and we get a runner. And then we got to reshuffle for the upper left. All right, so reshuffle for the upper left. Maybe some of them double spawns can get split up. Good God, that was ridiculous. Just double spawn, double spawn, double spawn, double spawn. Over and over again. I have a feeling they're not all going to get mixed up. It's just how I'm not really doing the best shuffling job here because I'm trying to go fast here. But a few of them start getting split. I might just start physically splitting them up as we go along if we have another one of those little things. Okay, upper left, double spawn, back to the beginning, doubles. Yeah, I didn't get them split up. Okay, so a runner over there. Okay, that's on the first one there. On the second one over there, got another, so abomination and double spawn. On the third one over there, we get a runner and all standard walkers. Okay. All right. So all standard walkers. So that means these 4 are going to move there. These 2 are going to step. My ones in my vault, they're going to step up. Samson's almost wetting his pants here with this guy. He opened that vault and just bad things. Opened that middle room and bad things started coming on after him. Okay, let's split. Let's put at least 2 cards between these. So hopefully when I shuffle, they'll get a little farther apart. Okay. And okay, so unfortunately, a lot of my people are still in blue, so they don't have a lot of XP. I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of XP soon. But Anne is going to step, Mana Blast, step. That's her plan. So she's going to stay in the junction. She's going to step, Mana Blast one of these, and then step back. All right. And she failed. She rolled a 3, did not take out the runner. All right. Nelly. Nelly's 1, 2, 3. Take the torch. 4 and the great sword. Get the great sword. I know people are like, get the great sword. Yes, get the great sword. So remember, she has like 5 as long as she moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 1 more action. She's gonna search. And she gets a lightning bolt, which would be good for Baldric. And an okay, that's disappointing. So we get a zombie, and she's out of actions. So this is what's going to happen. Silas is going to trade her. He's going to give her the hammer. He's going to take the greatsword and the torch. For right now, he's going to put his crossbow in his back pocket. So she'll get the hammer, and we'll equip her with lightning bolt, which is better than mana blast. That's his first action. Second action, he's going to swing this greatsword. Got a 5, so he knocks it out. Okay. And then that's his second action. Third action, he's going to search. He's going to search. Gets a dagger and invisibility. And he's going to trade back the torch, and he's going to give Anne the dagger. He'll re-equip the crossbow for right now. She'll keep the hammer. He'll take the greatsword, and he'll hold on to invisibility. Just give her some room in her, and take mana blast. Just give her some, kind of even out their inventories here. His stuff's probably going to end up getting tossed. I don't like invisibility. It's confusing. Okay, Clovis. Clovis is going to do an and. He's going to step, or sorry, yeah, do an and. So step, Nelly has that. I keep missing Anne and Nelly up. Clovis is going to step, shoot, step. All right, so step. He's going to shoot his short bow at the runner. Yep, got him. And then he's going to step back. All right. So we're going to do this little step dance here for a while. Baldric's going to step, and then he's just going to start lighting up with his fireballs. So this is the second action. He made 3 successes, so he takes out 3 of these. That brings him up to XP of 8. He levels up. So kind of like Nelly, as long as he does 1 magic, he has 5 actions in a round now. So he's done 1, 2, 3, and he's going to step back for 4, and then he's just not going to do another action because there's not another target. But he did two fireballs in that area. So there's 3 noise there. There's 3 noise here. But they're going to go there. All right, so Samson looks at this mass of things behind him, and he just 1, 2, 3. Like I said, he's going to book it. I would love to give him some experience, but I do not want him hanging out by himself. That is a bad idea. That's a recipe for a bad idea. All right, and I think that's everybody. All right, so these 2 runners, 1, 2, are going to move up here. Move these runners, 1, 2, are going to move there. This brute's going to step. And the necromancer's going to step. Now, again, the necromancer could go this way or that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to move it. Well, yeah, so those 2 can search. I'm going to move them this way because these guys are kind of stepping and firing. So they'll be able to deal with him. Coming out of the vaults, 1, 2, the walkers. We have this other guy, 1, 2, this other runner that's behind. Abomination, a couple brutes. That's 2. Step and step. Okay. I think I forgot to move this sound marker. Okay. All right. So let's start spawning. So 3 up there. 1 necromancer. So I decided he's going to go this way. So 1, 2. So 3 walkers. And then 3 up there. 2 roots. Luckily, we got Clovis down here. He can deal with those. Down on the right, bottom right, we get another root. Okay, and then top left, we get 2 walkers. All right. All right. Looking good. All right, Nellie's turn. So she's going to start off by searching. She might get something really cool. All right, a second dagger and plenty of bolts. Those are good. She's going to trade the torch to Silas and give him plenty of bolts. So, I think what I'm going to do is dump the mana. Well, she can hold it for now. It's going to probably get dumped, but she's going to dual wield daggers. That gives her 4 dice and hits on 4s. So if she ever gets in melee, I hope I never do. But if she does, then she'll do that. So 1, 2. She didn't move, so she only has 2 more actions. She's going to fire a couple lightning bolts at those walkers, and she got them both. All right. She's doing better than I would have expected she usually does with that kind of stuff. Okay, Silas is going to do a double search. He hits water and another torch. Okay, what does he have? He's going to give Nellie... He's just going to drink the water because he just needs to save up the inventory space. He's going to give Nellie the other torch. She's going to put that in her hand. And we're just going to go ahead and ditch off the short sword and the mana. She'll hold on to the hammer and the lightning bolt. Both of those are good items. And he's going to put the... Well, he's going to start. So he'll start with the torch in his hand. All right, Clovis. Clovis is going to... Let's remove these sound tokens. Clovis is going to stand there, and he is just going to use his... Well, does he want to do that? There are runners coming up behind. Said I want to give Samson some kills, so yeah, he's gonna 1 step and shoot. He's gonna take care of one of those runners. That gets him up to 6. He could try to get the other one. Yeah, let's do it. We need to get XP. He rolled a 6. He takes out that one. That takes him to the next level. And then he's going to back up to the group. Okay. Baldric. Baldric sees 2 runners in front of him. He's going to hit him with some fireball. So, boom. Ever had some fireball? All right. That's 1 action. Yeah, we're just going to hang out here. We're going to let some more of this stuff come out of the vault. Basically, we're going to have to kill whatever fatties are with, or brutes are with the abomination, and then have somebody go past him. So we'll deal with that. Samson. So he has that orcish crossbow. It has a range of 2, and it does 2 damage. He's going to shoot this brute here. So shoot, got him. That's 1 XP. He is not quite to yellow, but he's close. He's at 6. And I really feel like well, she's probably going to be the one who goes in the vault. So let's have her hang out. Not do anything this round. All right. So 1, 2, 1. Guys go in the vault. These guys go 1, 2. Step. Okay, so hopefully I don't get 1, 2, 3 necromancer activations, because you know he's gonna whip around that corner fast here. All right, so 3 up in the north. So 4 walker. So everybody's still in yellow, right? Nellie's getting close, but everybody's either in blue or yellow. So 4 walkers is their first spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Second spawn. All standard brutes. So these guys move. These guys move. These guys move. These guys come out of the vault. Okay. All standard brutes. Third one up there. Necro. See, I told you he's trying to run around the corner. And then this one on the lower left, or lower right, I mean. There's a runner there. Okay. Upper left. Yep. See, look at that. Another necromancer. I told you. They always do that. They always, like, right as they get close to the getting away, they always, like, do a bunch of double spawns. Trying to escape. Whew! But he did not. He did not. Okay, so let's start with Silas. Silas does a search, gets a repeating crossbow and arrows. Yay. Yeah, I'll just hold on to it for right now. I haven't got the dragon vial, and I think I need to go join up with the rest of the party so I can have other people do some searching, because we're getting full on inventory. We at least need to distribute the equipment. Okay, let's go to Clovis. Clovis, he has 4 actions. He has a short bow, so he is going to try to knock out these runners here on his... Well, let's start with these 2. All right. Nah, he's just going to take out all 3. That's his goal. All right, so 2 shots. One of these guys. Third action, he's going to try to shoot this guy. Fourth action, he's going to try to shoot this guy. He got him. All right, so he's no Silas, that's for sure. That takes him up to 9. Baldric. Baldric's like, oh, you're trying to escape, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Let's drop a fireball on your head. There's only one true magic user here. Okay, so I got 3 successes, so that takes out him. I gives him 2 XP. We drop a sound token. That's his second action. Again, I want to get rid of all of them there. Third action, he's going to fireball to the north. He's going to take out these 2 walkers. This is third action. Fourth action, step back. Fifth action, fireball this runner. And he's going to knock him out. And everybody's looking around. I mean, he's like, these foes are, you know, these foes are too strong for you guys. All right. Samson. Samson's going to shoot with his orcish crossbow. He's going to get 2 hits. That's going to take him up to the next level. He's going to reload. He's going to shoot again. Get 2 more hits. And then he's going to hand his short bow to Anne. Give her that. And that way she can at least make attacks better. Get some XP. And he's done. Anne's going to step, shoot, step. Step, shoot the short bow. Got that walker. And then step back. Alright. And then we go to Nelly. Nelly's going to search. Draw 2 cards. Hand crossbow and another crossbow. Jeez, alright. She's going to arm up with that stuff. Yeah, I think she's going to... That's 1 action, 2nd action, 3rd action. She's going to move here. And kind of help Silas get out of that room. We're going to go join the other group. And kind of unload some of our inventory. Maybe we can... And then maybe... For all I know, maybe Nellie's going to go and get that. She at least probably should get the X. If she gets up to the next level, because she'll get slippery when she hits orange. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Too much thinking. Not enough action. Let's move. These guys see Nellie. So they move that way. They move that way. Brutes coming out. Abomination coming out. So that's a thing we're going to need to deal with. spawning. So now we're 2 spawns up there, double spawn. So second one up there. He's back. Necromancer. He gets the abomination to move. Okay. Necromancer is back up here. So let's see. Double spawn for the second one. The Necromancer was one of those doubles. And then there's another one, so 4 walkers. Alright, 4 walkers. Down on the right, Necromancer, he steps. And then up on the left, and we get a runner. Okay, so Silas should be able to clear that out, no problem.